My racist mother-in-law tampered with my medication. I called the cops, and now she regrets everything. My husband and I tried for a baby for 3 years before we started fertility treatments. One morning, I noticed my pills looked different than they should, so I took them to the pharmacy on my lunch break, and the pharmacist froze when she checked them. These aren't your pills. Someone replaced them with sugar pills. My hands started shaking as I realized that the only other person who had a key to our house was my mother-in-law. That Sunday, we went to dinner at my in-laws like we did every week, and halfway through the meal, I put the pill bottle on the table in front of her. "Did you switch my medication?" She didn't even hesitate. Of course I did. I was saving my son from making a terrible mistake. My husband stared at his mother. "What are you talking about?" She turned to face him without a hint of shame. "You'll thank me when you leave her and find a proper white woman, someone who won't pollute our family with mixed babies." I felt like I'd been slapped. My husband's father cleared his throat. "Maybe we should all calm down." "Calm down?" I said. "You messed up my medication because of my race?" She leaned back in her chair. "Absolutely. I won't sit back and watch you produce half-breed children that will never truly belong anywhere." Our treatment window was completely gone, and we'd lost months of work and thousands of dollars because she hated the color of my skin. My husband's voice shook. "What did you just say to my wife?" She rolled her eyes. "Oh, please. You've always known she wasn't good enough for this family. I raised you to know better than to mix races." I pulled out my phone and started recording. "Say that again. Tell me exactly why you replaced my medication." She looked right at the camera like she was proud. "I replaced her medication because I refused to let my grandchildren be dirty mutts. I'd rather have no grandchildren than ones that look like her." My father-in-law tried to grab my phone. "Put that away right now." I kept filming. "You committed a crime. Messing with prescription medication is a felony." She actually laughed. "Who's going to arrest me? I'm a respectable woman protecting her family. Someone has to stop people like her from breeding us out." "Mom, stop talking," my husband said as he grabbed my hand. "We're leaving." She stood up and got in his face. "If you walk out that door with that animal, you're no son of mine. I gave you everything, and I won't let some immigrant trash ruin my family." My husband's voice cracked. "You're a racist and a criminal. I'm done with you." The next morning, she showed up at our door with my father-in-law. She held out an envelope with a check. "Here's the money for your fertility treatment back. Now drop this, and we can all move on." I looked at the check. "You think money fixes what you did?" She sighed like I was being stupid. "What else do you want? You people are always looking for handouts." My father-in-law touched my shoulder. "She's apologizing. Just take the check and let this go." "That wasn't an apology. That was an insult." She shrugged. "I did what I had to do. I was doing everyone a favor by getting rid of you before you trapped my son with your anchor babies." Something snapped inside me right then. I pulled out my phone to call the police while they watched. She looked shocked for the first time. "You wouldn't dare call the police on me. I'm his mother. Watch me." The cops showed up 20 minutes later, and I showed them the video from the night before and the sugar pills. They arrested her right in my driveway for tampering with my prescription medication. My father-in-law screamed that I was a vindictive witch destroying their family. My husband told his dad to get off our property and never come back. All week long, family members called saying I was being too sensitive and that she didn't mean it. I filed a lawsuit for the medical costs and everything else she destroyed. She was found guilty and got 18 months in prison. 2 weeks after she went to prison, I got a letter. It was 4 pages of her taking full responsibility for everything, but I never wrote back. We used the settlement money for another round of fertility treatments, and 2 months later I found out I was finally pregnant.